If Bambi Palermo ever rolled up on me, I'd stuff her in her own trunk.
South, you know what I mean? He's gonna get a Southern style ass kicking. Mugs, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
Pizzaverse strong. Motherfucker strong.
Bambi Palermo running around Pizzaverse. Fuck you and Pizzaverse.
Tales from the Pizzaverse, Jack and the Beanstalk of Debt, The Fall of Tony Bum Pizza. A Pizzaverse Studios production, written by Bambi Palermo, narrated by Vincent Vinny DePrio. A true story production. It was a sticky summer night in Jersey, hot enough to make the streetlights sweat. Joey Dimes sat on a busted milk crate outside Mama T's laundromat, staring at his last dollar. "That's it," he muttered, flicking a cigarette into the gutter. "All I got left between me and starving is this wrinkled Washington and a reputation nobody remembers." From the shadows, a low chuckle echoed, thick, smooth, with that herbal undertone that could only belong to one man. SunGrown Tricome strolled up, cloak shimmering green under the streetlight, a smile in his eyes. "Kid, you looking like a crust without a topping." "Yeah," Joey said, not bothering to look up. "You selling toppings now, or just judgment?" SunGrown laughed, light and slow. He pulled a tiny baggie of glimmering green seeds from his pocket. They looked alive like stars caught in dust. "These ain't for selling," he said. "They're for growing. Plant 'em deep, water 'em with truth, not tears." Joey squinted. "What's the catch?" "The climb's gonna hurt," SunGrown said. "But if you make it to the top, you'll find what you've been looking for." "And what's that?" "A real shot, the kind you can't cheat, buy, or borrow." Joey took the seeds, looked at him sideways. "You some kind of fairy godmother or something?" SunGrown grinned. "Nah, paisan, I'm just the gardener." Next morning, Joey planted the seeds behind the alley dumpster, just figuring what the hell, he already lost everything else. By sunrise, the ground started rumbling. The concrete cracked open like a cannoli shell, and a giant beanstalk shot up thick vines, golden leaves, and a smell like espresso, basil, and burnt ambition. Joey blinked, rubbing his eyes. "Well, that's new." He grabbed a slice of leftover pizza for fuel, strapped on his old work boots, and started climbing. The vine shook, but Joey didn't stop. Every few feet, he muttered to himself, "Come on, Joey, you either go up or go under." The clouds parted. He broke through the fog into a sky so bright it hurt. And sitting there above the world was a city made of gold and green towers of crust, rivers of marinara, the air thick with the smell of money. And at the very center of it all was the biggest man Joey ever saw, a monster in a fur coat made of mink and mozzarella. Tony Bum Pizza. Tony's voice rolled through the air like thunder wrapped in bad cologne. "Fee-fee-fo, forget about it. Who's trespassing in my empire?" Joey ducked behind a giant pepperoni boulder and whispered, "Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap." Tony stomped closer, each step shaking the ground. His gold rings glinted, his shoes squeaked like sin. He sniffed the air. "Smells like broke ambition and marinara dreams," Tony sneered. "Must be a Jersey boy." Joey peeked out. Tony's eyes glowed like hot oven coils. He was sitting on a mountain of gold pizza boxes marked IOU, each one stamped with names Joey recognized: mom-and-pop shops, the old delis, the corner bakers. "All this dough," Joey whispered. "He took it from them." Then Tony spoke again, talking to someone Joey couldn't see. "Hey, Mikey, you collect from the Baronis yet?" From the shadows, Mikey the Hammer Palermo, bigger, meaner, but still human, stepped forward. He looked down at the ground, muttered, "They paid, Tony, in full." "In full?" Tony said, laughing. "There's always more to squeeze, Mikey. Always." Joey clenched his fists. "You ain't squeezing nobody anymore, you greedy son of a—" The ground creaked under his foot. Tony froze. His head whipped around, eyes narrowing. You hear that? Joey darted behind a giant Parmesan pillar. Tony sniffed the air again and grinned, his teeth glinting like knives. I smell guilt and Jersey. Come out, you little crumb. Tony's massive hand slammed down, pinning Joey under 2 fingers like a bug. Well, look at what the wind blew up my stalk. A wannabe hero with no brains and less luck. Joey struggled, gasping. You're robbing people, Tony. You're drowning the whole freaking city in debt. Tony laughed so loud the clouds trembled. I ain't robbing nobody. I'm teaching them lessons. You don't pay your vig, you don't deserve your dream. You're killing them, man. Hey, they were already broke. I just helped them face reality. Joey glared up at him. You're a parasite. Tony's grin faded. He leaned down, voice low and dangerous. Nah, kid. I'm the American dream, the part they don't put in the commercials. Tony locked Joey in a giant cage made of pizza rollers, then stomped off to take a call. Joey paced, thinking. He spotted a golden pizza peel hanging on the wall, the Pizzaverse seal carved into it. That's it, he whispered. If I can get that peel down, I can prove he's the one bleeding everybody dry. A whisper came from the shadows. It was Mikey. Kid, you shouldn't be here. Neither should you, Joey shot back. You working for him now? Mikey sighed, looking ashamed. Guy's got everyone by the dough, Joey. You don't pay Tony, you disappear. I'm just surviving. Surviving ain't living, Joey said. Mikey the Hammer paused, then nodded. You got guts, kid. Take the peel and run. I'll handle the fallout. He snapped the cage open. Joey grabbed the golden peel. It shimmered like truth itself. He bolted for the stalk. Tony's roar echoed through the sky. Thief! I smell a thief stealing my gold! The clouds turned red. Lightning flashed. Tony's hand tore through the air. Joey slid down the stalk like his life depended on it, and it did. The whole thing shook as Tony tried to pull him back up. Down below, the Pizzaverse crew waited SunGrown, Admiral and Peach, Sessa, Deb, Aaron, and Lopez, all watching the sky explode. SunGrown, he's coming! Everyone clear the field! Impeach, Protocol Marinara Rain is active. Anthony Sessa, that means run, right? The vine shook so hard the air screamed. Joey hit the dirt, rolling like a slice on a windy day. Cut it down, he yelled, before he drags the world down with him. SunGrown raised his wand. Mikey swung the golden pizza peel. The beanstalk snapped with a roar. Tony's voice thundered one last time. I own this world. Then silence. The giant fell. The clouds broke. And the sky rained sauce. Weeks later, Joey opened his own pizza shop, Beanstalk Pies. No scams, no greed, just good slices and honesty. The golden peel hung above the counter, glinting in the sunlight. One day, SunGrown stopped by, slid into a booth. You did good, Pison. Did I? Joey said, wiping his hands on his apron. Feels like all I did was climb and fall. That's how it works, SunGrown said, smiling. You climb to see who you are. You fall to see who's real. They sat quiet for a moment. A breeze drifted through the open door, smelling like truth and tomato. Some nights, when the moon's fat and orange like a slice from heaven, the wind over Jersey hums with a faint, greasy echo. It was my recipe, my empire, my crust. That's Tony Bum Pizza still falling, forever. A warning to anyone who thinks greed can make them rise. Moral of the story. Greed grows fast, but it don't last. Tony Bum Pizza climbed higher than any man, but forgot that dough without soul collapses in the oven. Joey Dimes learned the truth. You can't steal respect. You gotta bake it from scratch. This has been another Pizzaverse Grimtale. Jack and the Beanstalk of Debt, the fall of Tony Bum Pizza. Written by Bambi Palermo, narrated by Vinny DiPrio, produced by Pizzaverse Studios. Stay loyal, stay true, and if some bum ever offers you beans, make sure they ain't from Ocala, Florida.
Tell my story. The Iceman poisoned my cheeseburger. I beat him. Hector Macho in a street fight. I fought in MSG while Floyd Patterson and Jerry Cooney were watching. I split $20,000 in a week with Sammy the Bull. Yeah, right. Tony the Con-Man. Tony the Con-Man. Tony the fucking Con-Man. Yeah, right. Tony the Con-Man. Tony the Con-Man. Tony the fucking Con-Man. I was mistaken for Joey Molino when I was in South Philly and interviewed by the media. I shared champagne with John Cena in Florida where Mikey the Bat was killed. John Gotti kissed me on the forehead and said they don't make men like us anymore. I was arrested in Utah with a machine gun on my way to whack Sammy the Ball. Yes, sir! Tony the Bomb! Tony the Bomb! Tony the fucking Bomb! I had a beef with the Bordeaux and ran to Philly where I met Salvi Testa. John Gotti kissed me on the forehead and said they don't make men like us anymore. I had streets with my last name on it in Malta and Sicily. Okay, Tony the bullshitter! Tony the bullshitter! Tony the fucking bullshitter! I hung around John Gotti, Tony Pep, Joey Bang Bang from the Bronx, the Varios, the Testers. I was hog-tied and thrown off a bridge, only to be saved by a clever. I hung out with a guy named Captain Chaos. Sonny Francis used to bounce me off his lap and feed me bacon. Yeah! Tony the storyteller! Tony the storyteller! Tony the fucking storyteller. The FBI used to watch me from the van while I panhandled from my refrigerator box like a filthy bum. I spent 20 years with Peter Pasta and Sonny Francesi and Michael for 2 years. People watched my Maltese cross 3 times in Malta, all the way in Malta. Sure, they ain't dead. Tony is scumbag. Tony is scumbag. Tony, you fucking scumbag. You can't be something you're not. Fake mobster, cop, collar, king doctor, king tot, Fiji, black for cold dancer, shaka shaka boo boo boo. You're squatting in that abandoned camp, betrayed in your sense of their